Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome Gemini in Love, guys. We'll see your love energy, what is happening in your love life from today, the 20th of March, until the second week of April 2021, guys. Okay, now with the pre shuffle, ladies and gentlemen, what I have understood is Gemini that somewhere you guys are feeling very sad about a situation that possibly went in a very wrong direction in your life towards your love. Okay, and that is a situation where there is a lot of pain and guilt and suffering in yourself, where perhaps a couple of you, or maybe some of you, are finding it difficult to even sleep in the night. Because, this is a situation where even when you are going to bed, you're kind of thinking about this whole situation that has happened before. Okay? With somebody that you truly love. With somebody that you truly love. And you're trying to rectify that situation. And what I got from the pre-shuffle, guys, is that there are a lot of hidden secrets that has not been clarified with the person you are in love with, right? And that has created a lot of anxiety, bitterness in the other person as well. Because see, cloud, somewhere you guys have been also clouded with your situation where you know that you have to start fresh or else time is just flying by, right? So you are also a little bit worried about the situation as well, Gemini, because you know that whatever has gone wrong before has to be corrected, has to be rectified, because even you are not at peace. Let me put it like that. With yourself about the situation that has transpired in your love life. So you are either waiting for some information to clear that cloudiness, which I feel is happening, right? So that you can move from that cloudiness and bitterness and anxiety to really resolve every issue that has probably created a kind of a messy situation in your love life, where somebody is waiting for something to happen, waiting for the truth to come out, and until the truth is told, that person will not move. Okay, and you are perhaps waiting for information to reveal the truth that you want to reveal, because you know time is going and there has to be a fresh start in the situation with the person you truly are in love with. Okay, you got a lady here. So this is talking about somebody, male or female. We have both energies, it doesn't matter. But it's definitely talking about somebody who is waiting for the truth from you. She's expecting to hear some kind of news that will also help her to move forward and get away from all the pain and bitterness that has been created in this situation of love for you, Gemini. Okay, so yeah, there is a waiting period here because some information is still not evidently clear in your life with regards to this love situation, Gemini, is also what I'm getting. So you have to act fast, very, very fast, because time, like I said, is important now. So you have come to a point, Gemini, what I'm getting is you're realizing that a lot of time has gone by in this love situation for you. And now it's time for you to really move forward, because there has been a lot of stress and a lot of burden with regards to a situation. See, with the Ace of Cups, with regards to a situation of a happy beginning in love, where perhaps you, Gemini, you know that you have to really work hard to make this happen once again, because somewhere, like I said, somewhere before, there has been a problem where you have not been able to really move away from a situation in order to do the right thing for somebody you are in love with, right? So this is where the story is coming to the point, guys, where with the writer, again, like I said, with the writer, uh, there is a message that you're waiting for in order to reveal the whole situation to somebody, because if it's you, you're also feeling very burnt out with this waiting period. You don't like it, and you really want to, you want that person to forgive you. You want to forget the past. You want to start the whole situation in a very nice way, right? But for which you also need a lot of strength, because somewhere, again, I feel there is there is a stuck situation in your life. Like I said, you're waiting for something to move, for something to happen before you can eventually start this whole journey fresh with the Ace of Wands, right? So you're definitely waiting and hoping for some good news from somewhere, okay, that will be giving you back your required strength in life. And the Five of Wands, yeah, there is a conflict situation in your life, Gemini. Excuse me. And this conflict situation could be with money, from people who are in your life, okay? And there is possibly a lot of greedy people who want everything from you, and you are kind of being very, very firm and stern about your strength in here. You're holding on to your money with a lot of power and strength. You're not going to give it off to people just because they want it from you, but you're at the same time, at the same time, you are definitely wishing that all this will end and you can begin something fresh in your life. So this is some kind of a news maybe that you're waiting for, some information that will be delivered to you before you can eventually start off this journey towards the person you love in the right way. Okay, because even you don't want all this messy situation, Gemini. You want to really start fresh. You want to start absolutely with a lot of truth and clarity in the situation, right? You want to tell the truth. You want to get away from all the negativity, all the problems that has been holding you back, where you know that it's time for you to take action on this situation, to start the whole situation fresh, right? You got the Fool card. But you are taking a step back in here is also what I'm getting, Gemini. You're also taking a step back to allow time in yourself to assess the whole situation, understand your story, what is that you need to attend to, where is that, because you could also be in observation of other people around you, of what they are doing with regards to you, because you are definitely holding on to something in your life. It could be that you're, like I said, you're waiting for some information to be delivered, which will help you to move forward, right? But in the meantime, you are also giving yourself ample amount of time to figure out the right course. And you're very alert. You're intellectually and mentally very alert about the whole situation. So you're like, it's a situation where you are kind of thinking about your past as well, of what has happened here and why it has happened, just going back deep into yourself to understand and get a clarity of the whole situation. But at the same time, guys, it is time to move forward, but at the same time you're waiting for something, some kind of news with regards to your movement. And then you will know what to do as it is delivered to you from whatever sources. It could be universal source, it could be the 3D source, something that is in waiting for you. Let's look at the 10 of Wands, because you're feeling extremely tired and frustrated with everything that has been going on in your life. And that's where there is, somebody you haven't been able to deliver justice to with regards to this love situation, where you might have been overburdened with your responsibilities that people have been throwing at you or on you. Okay, and that is something, you will not tell, you're not telling, but within yourself what has happened here. You know it. And the 2 of Cups, and that is what you want now, because you don't want this whole burden. See, the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, you are tired of this situation with the 10 of Wands. You're really tired of taking responsibility and doing everything under the sun for other people, becoming a martyr for no reason. And there has been a lot of stress and burden, and you don't want it, and it's a secret that you're trying to get out of that situation, guys. And that is why I see the Strength and the 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. It's clearly talking about you waiting for some kind of information here, which also could be a secret information that you know and nobody else knows. It also could be that. Okay, yeah, see, the 6 of Wands and the King of Wands. Before you can move forward, you're waiting. You're waiting to return back to somebody you truly love. You truly love. And Death here, to move from one phase to the other. Really, see, Ace of Cups and Death. Yeah, there is some kind of transition that is in waiting at this point in time, because you, Gemini, there is some secret information, what I'm getting, that you're waiting for your victory, to return back to the person you truly love. And see, there is a Tower here. So there would be, you're waiting for something. And the Temperance, yeah. See, you're waiting for something that will create an upheaval in your life. You're waiting for some kind of a news where the Tower will have to come down. And there could be a lot of purging that will happen with regards to the situation here, with somebody that you have not been able to talk or express. That will all come out. That will all come out. So, and see, there is, wow. Yeah, somebody has been in a very, very, very bad situation, guys. Yeah, with regards to a lot of lies and deceit in the place they live in, which could have affected their money as well. Emotions, money, health, everything. Where somebody has been a prisoner in a situation where they have seen that there has been a lot of lies and betrayal and all kinds of bad stuff. And now they are just waiting. They are waiting to bring back peace and harmony in their life with their money, with their finances, with their emotions, with their confidence, which had all been drained in a situation that had been totally, totally rotten, guys. I'm sorry, but that is what I'm seeing here. And you're definitely waiting for some news here, guys. You're definitely waiting for some information to end a bad situation in your life, guys. To end a very bad situation in your life, to move away from that toxic environment. And there, like I said, there is a lot of secret that you haven't revealed to somebody here, and you will reveal it. You will reveal it in the way you want to. It will all come out. But you're just waiting, okay? You're just waiting for some kind of news here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's a very pretty rough situation, Gemini, that you guys have been going through. Let's look at the lady. And that has not only created a turmoil in your own life, but it has also created a turmoil in the life of the person that you love, because you have not been able to express yourself. You have not been able to tell the truth. You have not been able to say what it is for what it is. You know what I mean? So it has been a pretty tough situation for you, and that is why you're feeling so bad. Because you're feeling very sad and very, very bad about maybe in the past. You too, Gemini, you could have done something very wrong. See, and there is somebody here, guys, who's waiting for this love situation to come back into its fruition for you, Gemini. They want the whole 9 yards. They want the whole 9 yards with you, and even you want it with the other person, because it's a lover's energy with the 10 of Pentacles. It's talking about a lot of love that has already been materialized here, right? And it's only a matter of time before you guys can head forward towards your 10 of Pentacles, where everything in your life that you have been wishing for, Gemini, right, is going to turn out in the best possible way. Because to me, it looks like that you have already sowed the seeds of love with somebody, Gemini, and you're working very hard. See, you're working very hard towards this creation once again with somebody you truly love, which is where I'm telling you that in the past, something happened that completely had overturned the whole situation for you, because you might have got caught up, Gemini, with something in your life that you had, which you manifested. Okay, let me put it like that. You have manifested the whole situation where you cannot really blame anybody for this particular part of the story. When you have taken on responsibility, when you have actually burned yourself out with a lot of hard work, but you have also manifested that situation for yourself, Gemini, right? So this is where the whole situation has been, really. And it also could be that one situation of your past with whom you have been probably living it with is coming to an end. For some people, that is also what I'm seeing here. So it can go either ways. That you are finishing off with something in your life to move forward onto your next journey where you want to take on every kind of responsibility towards the person you really love. Because you really truly love this person. There is a lot of fire element here. The person you love is magnetic, charming, attractive. You know, she knows how to balance her professional life as well as her personal life. But she can also be a little bit controlling at times, right? But at the same time, she's the person, oh yeah, there you go. She's the person you truly love, the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups. And this situation with the Ten of Wands is closing, where you, Gemini, had put other responsibilities and you probably was very indifferent to the situation before. Yeah, you probably had been very indifferent to the situation before. See, Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Maybe you had tantrums, Gemini, and you did not really allow yourself to express yourself to somebody you truly love is also what I'm getting. And you know that in yourself. That you have to tell the person you love truly and truthfully what you really feel about them, which you haven't expressed, and you know that. Okay, it's all been a very deep secret of your subconscious mind, right? But you haven't expressed your love in the right way. Right? And now you're wondering as to what you can do to start fresh on the situation here. Where you have to show your emotions to somebody you truly care for, Gemini. You truly care for, and that is what you're kind of thinking. Yeah, there is a lot of thinking here on the situation here as to what you can tell this person, and as well as the fact, that internally you're going through some kind of transition for yourself because, you're not sleeping in the night, guys. All you're doing is thinking about this. You're the dark night of the soul, Gemini, where you're going up and down constantly on the situation. You're trying to find a clarity, you're trying to hold on to your strength, you're trying to understand how to move forward and talk with the person you truly love, really. You're kind of, it's that situation where you're half asleep in the night and yet you're walking through the night kind of a situation, which is the energy of the dark night of the soul, to understand what it is that now you can do in order to rectify the whole problem that had happened in your love situation, guys. Let's look at the rider, and this is the information you're waiting for. Some kind of information is coming to you or will come to you, guys, but you're waiting for that information, definitely. That will allow you to restart the whole situation once again. Right? Yeah, and basically, you want to compromise with somebody in your life, Gemini, truly. You truly want to bring, there is a lot of passion in this love. Lot of passion, guys. Wow. Lot of passion that's showing up where you're kind of, waiting for some information that is going to get you back your strength, and you want to move forward. You are, you're tired of that old situation now. Yeah, see? You want to move forward to your destiny, guys. You definitely. You are believing yourself that there is a hope and purpose and faith in this relationship with the person you love. And she is the empress. It could be a she, could be a he, but it's a female energy of a lot of abundance, prosperity, love, happiness, everything in your life that you truly feel you deserve, right? So you're kind of waiting for some signal, where you will be able to move forward towards this person who is not only beautiful, creative, who is not only intelligent, but who is full of abundance in her life. Yeah. And you're believing that Providence will allow you to move forward as well. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Let's see. You're putting your full faith and trust on Providence. Then miracles are bound to happen, right? That's miracle where wishes will come true. Where your wish will come true with regards to your decision in life that you really feel for the person you truly love, right? And you want to make that person very happy, and even you want to be happy. Yeah, see? Judgment. You have to take a decision, guys. That's what they are telling you here. It's judgment time. You have to take a decision to move away from this Nine of Swords energy, which is because, see, again, it also could be that earlier you had taken a wrong move towards this situation, guys. Right? But now you're taking the right course. You're taking the right course, which is the Judgment card, where you know what exactly that is that you need to now do of giving birth to this situation. Let's look at its strength. And that is where you're waiting for some information that is going to bring back your happiness with the person you love, where both you guys will be able to communicate with one another, bring back peace and harmony in yourself, right? Okay? Yeah. You're leaving behind. See, this is a situation, you're leaving behind an old situation, guys, where you were drained of your emotions, and you want to move forward and talk properly with the person to show that unconditional love that you have for that person in your life. So you're definitely moving forward and out of a bad situation here. Emotionally, for sure. Let's look at the Four of Pentacles. It's something about your life has been a lot of problem. Emotionally, you're being guided to leave a situation where you probably had also drained your strength. Yeah, see? 8 of Swords and 6 of Swords. Yeah. See, this is what it is. This is karma. 8 and 8. This is talking about a very toxic karmic situation here, guys. That now needs to go. And there is a transition here. There is a transition with your karma here, Gemini, where you will be allowed to leave the past behind and decide for yourself what you now want to do with your life, because you want peace, you want happiness, you want prosperity, you want this abundance. So there is definitely a transition with regards to your decision about your own karma here, where there has been very toxic, unemotional happenings where you have not been able to receive or give emotions to anybody. Neither were you able to talk with somebody in the right way, because somebody had been holding you in a very toxic, very, very karmic toxic situation is what I'm getting from these cards are not here. Ace of Wands. And that is where you're waiting for something, some kind of a miracle to happen in your life, guys. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is you, Gemini. You are actually, yeah, this transition is on, okay? This transition is on, and you are planning on moving out of that karmic situation or the past karma that had been holding you very, very in a very wrong place, guys. And there is a big focus from your end towards that situation too. A lot of planning is going on, and you're as well as, you know, like I said, it could be money for some people that you are, you know, that if you move you might lose the money that you have, or that some other people will come and take your money. So you have to be very careful here as well while this transition is on, right? With regards to a movement from a very toxic and karmic situation in your life, you have to be very careful with your monetary circumstances too. Let's look at the Page of Swords, because it looks to me that you want to cut out everything negative from your life as well, Gemini. You have given yourself ample time to understand what the painful situation had been in your life, where others have really caused you a lot of pain because of this entire toxicity here, that you are now leaving and walking away, or you want to leave and walk away with your right strength, guys, with your right strength. And this transition from the Four of Pentacles is on, because the stuck situation is moving out of your life, guys. And you are, you know, it is a situation that you know has to go with the scythe. It has to be cut. You have to be liberated. You want total liberation now, Gemini. You definitely want total liberation from this situation, and here it is. You know, inside of you, you're planning for your future as well here. As well here, you're trying to see what you can do with your money, right? How you can move towards your future goals, your aspirations. Very, very subconscious, secretive energy here. You're probably not letting that out in the open, Gemini. You're not telling anybody, but very, very intuitively, you're planning to liberate yourself. You are 100% to go back towards the person you love. Wow. Yeah, there has been a lot of painful situation in your life, guys. I'm sorry to say that, but what I see is what I tell, right? Yeah. See, the thing is, you know, you have to take on that. There is a lot of fire, guys. A lot of fire in your entire reading for this love, right? That you have to plan yourself very well before you actually follow your heart. Guys, with the King of Wands, you know, where you want to take action. So you're kind of, you know, planning on your liberation is the word I would like to use here. And you're processing some information within yourself. There is also a transition going on here, because you're moving, guys, from one to the other. So there is a lot of transition. See, the King of Wands and the King of Wands, you know, where it is very, very highly entrepreneurial leadership quality that is showing up in you, Gemini. You're very, very motivated, let me tell you that. You're very, very motivated to follow your path now. Right? This person with the King of Wands energy, guys, see, Four of Swords. Yeah, this is where lot of thinking is happening with regards to this situation, where you need to take a risk now to liberate yourself from a bad situation that had been holding you and not letting you move out of that situation here, where you will require a lot of strength in order to take a lot of risk in your life with this movement. And that is where you are kind of holding yourself a little bit, pausing yourself to reflect on the situation here, right? Let's look at the Tower. You are thinking about it even in your sleep. That's what I said. There is a lot of intuitive subconscious energy at work here. Yeah. Money. Okay. There is a lot of programming that needs to happen, where you need, for this transition is happening. Okay, you cannot stop this transition from happening. But as it is happening, you also know that you need a very, very practical approach towards rocking the boat in your life. Because the Tower, like I said, will happen and you're working for it. So you could be planning to bring down the Tower as well. Yeah, 8 and 8. To break open from this karmic situation here. Yeah, there is some kind of upheaval. And see, before that upheaval happens, you will have to plan yourself well. And that is okay. This is also the point. Whatever you're going to do, Gemini, because the transition, like I said, cannot be stopped. Okay, the transition will happen. Will happen. But before the transition happens, that's what you're doing. You're planning yourself very, very well. You're taking your time. Let's look at the Hangman. Why is the Hangman here? You're looking at yourself. You're looking at your environment, your situation inside and outside your place, wherever it is, right? You're thinking about the whole situation from a different perspective. And you're coming to the conclusion that it's time for you to move. But you have to move. That's fine. But you have to move in a very practical way with regards to your monetary part of the story is also what I'm getting, guys. There is a lot of monetary issues that because see, again, any kind of transition in life, right, requires your stability part of the story, right? Where you're perhaps feeling a little bit overwhelmed because you're not being able to stop this transition in yourself. That's the way I would look at it, right? You know that shift is happening. You know that shift is going to happen, and the shift has already started to happen. But in the meantime, what is happening is you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed with this movement, with this shift inside of you, which is where you're kind of taking a minute to pause and reflect upon the whole situation in your life that is shifting. Something is going out of sync in your life in the outer world. Okay? And that is the reason but the shift is coming or the shift is already on. Okay? Whichever way you would like to look at it. But at the same time, you have to plan yourself very, very well. Because in the past, you might have not had this planning. And you probably had done things differently with the same person, right? Or with somebody else in your life. Doesn't matter. But this time around, Gemini, you are being very careful because there is a lot of toxicity that you have to fight. And you know that. You know that. You know this devil energy is still persisting in your environment, in your zone, in your life, wherever. and how you take action on that situation is the part of the story here, because you have to be very, very practical and move towards a very practical approach. Because see, you know that because of this 10 of Wands, you have missed out a lot of opportunity with the person you love in your life. And this time you don't want to repeat that mistake. So this time what I'm getting more so, guys, is you are making sure, you might be taking a minute here, but at the same time you're making sure that it is foolproof this time around, so that the same mistake that earlier happened does not repeat itself. Because this is where you're planning on bringing back the sensitivity, this creativity and love that earlier, for this divine star, this transition is already on. Like I said, this shift is already on. You're moving away from the old karma in order to begin something fresh in your life, and you're waiting for that moment, right? You're waiting for that news, the moment, whatever that situation is, to come forward and surrender to somebody you truly love is also a part of the story here, right? Because this time around, you are moving with confidence in your life, where you know that the past mistake should not be repeated in your life at all. That could be with money, could be with emotion. You will have to balance both in your life. Bring back that material and spiritual prosperity, where you get best of both the world in your life. Yeah, you have already started to manifest a plan, Gemini, because like I said, the transition is on. About your money. But some of you guys have also received some kind of spiritual epiphany with regards to this monetary part of the story, where you probably had been also, I'm getting, you had failed to deliver the right emotion to the person you love, like I said, because there was a lot of monetary issues that you are still working on as well, but at the same time, you have also started to manifest that sensitivity and the creativity towards the connection with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups, Five of Cups. Yeah, you want to come back and offer the Six of Cups. Look. Yeah, and that is where you have missed out. Because in the past, you had been stuck, you had been ghosting yourself that you cannot do this because you have no money. But you forgot, you were so attached with your monetary part of the situation that you forgot about the emotions of somebody you truly love, where you forgot to show her or him the emotions that they truly deserve. So this is where you are kind of reworking on yourself to bring back a balance in your own self, where you feel confident that it is okay. Whatever amount of money I have in my pocket, it's okay. But at the same time, love is important for me. And you definitely you're manifesting your story in such a way that you will be able to reconnect with somebody you truly love, because earlier the monetary part had been creating a lot of trouble, from where you have started to manifest a new plan altogether in yourself, Gemini, to reconnect. Because like I said, it could be that the person you love had moved away from your life because they did not get enough emotions from you, or you did not give them enough emotions, right? So all that situation that had happened before will close. This transition has already started to happen, Gemini. So therefore, yeah, see, there is a new commitment where truth will be exposed, because wisdom and information is what you're working towards, a person or a situation of expanding yourself with people around you, as well as bringing in a new tribe, or expanding yourself with the person you love towards that person's family, kids, friends, relations, anybody. Where earlier you had not been able. So, this is a time you have to take a chance, guys. It could be a win or a loss situation for you. But this is where information is very important. Information is very important as to how you move forward, Gemini, in order to tell the truth towards this Ten of Cups happiness. And this is very secret, which is where the transition is happening. And the Tower, yeah, there will be a lot of purging. There will be a lot of purging from somebody who is coming in the form of the King of Cups to the Queen of Cups, right? And it is the situation that is moving from one to the other, or to the next phase of your life, Gemini. Okay, but in the meantime, guys, be very wise. Take a minute to reflect upon your own self, to understand yourself better, to calm yourself down, to get back your confidence, to get back yourself in the right way, right? To move ahead in the right direction. Because this time, like I said, you don't want to repeat the same mistake again. Right? When you had got caught in this cloud where the time has gone by and you know what happened, that you could not start fresh. You really could not start fresh. So this is the time that this whole situation has to again reignite in your life, Gemini. Reignite where there has to be a compromise with regards to the past situation, in order for you to reconnect with family, with people that that other person has in their life, and that you have to take a chance. You might win that situation, you might lose that situation, but like I said, if you don't take a chance in your life, you will never know what is there waiting for you. So it's very important for you to take a chance, guys. To end a chapter in your life, Gemini, in order to liberate yourself from an old situation towards expansion with that person that you truly love, and it's going to be a little bit of risk in here, for which you definitely have to stand up. And strategize yourself. Bring about the right strategy in order to move forward. You have to use a little bit of diplomacy here. Okay, not in a bad way, guys. Not in a bad way, but you have to be tactful. If you are blunt, you won't get it. So you have to be very balanced, very tactful. Use your intelligence, use your power, because you guys are very, very intelligent people. Right? Gemini is the lover's energy, right? And that is this energy here that's catching up with the Ten of Pentacles. So you have to use your mind and intellect in order to recreate the situation of the Ten of Pentacles with the person you truly want and love in your life, Gemini. So use your tact, use your diplomacy, but not in the wrong way. Use it in the right way. Be very, very clear. right? Be very positive. Show the person you love what love really means, right? And somebody is definitely waiting for that to happen in your life. So you have to prove yourself in the right way, where earlier, like I said, you haven't been able to do the right thing, Gemini. So go ahead, guys. Things are for you, okay? And you just have to proceed towards a situation in the rightful way. We'll see you once again. Until then, goodbye. God bless. Khuda Hafiz. Namaste.